Today I'll be unboxing the TP-Link 7-port hub. Is the UH700. It is an USB 3.0 plug. It also has 3 ports with 1.5 ampere fast charging. Okay, let's get going. I'll be testing its speeds with 2 external HDDs. It will be an Seagate 2TB 3.5 inch drive and one 2.5 inch drive. The 3.5 reaches on normal USB around 190 to 200 megabytes per second. Okay, let's see. So it has here on the back, on the box it says that it works without the power hub. So let's see if it's true, because many have said that it doesn't work. So here is the main unit. Kind of love this package. It's nice packing. Okay. So this is the hub. Here is the power button. Here on top you have the power. It's at 12 volts. And the micro USB. In front we have 4 standard USB 3.0 and another 3 which has a maximum output of 1.5. Let's put this aside for a minute. This corner will be nice. Next in the box I have the paperwork, the power brick, which is kind of a big one. I usually see this on routers. It has 12 volts, the output 2 amps. Okay. And also in the box I have the USB 3.0, the cable itself. Which is sealed tight. Okay. So let's try to see if it recognizes the hub without the power adapter. The cable is pretty long, it's long, around 1 meter. Here on top you connect it. I'm connecting to my desktop. Let's see if it works. Okay. A little adjustment here. And a little zoom. So I'm pressing the power button, but I don't see any feedback from the I will try ejecting my Seagate. So I'll be connecting my 2 terabyte USB 3.0 externally HDD from Seagate and plugging it in, and it started, but unfortunately the HDD won't boot up because I don't think it's enough power. That was connected to my back port. I will be connecting to my front port. This will be on my back port, and as you can see, I will lift it up. Here it has no power adapter connected, and it goes only to a 2.5 Seagate external drive. So on front USB, I think it was connected with my second drive and it didn't boot it. So I have connected to the the other one. So let's identify them. This is the Seagate expansion, the H drive. As you can see, I will benchmark it. So with the hub, we see performance drops. While this one will be charging, will be testing, I will open up my tests. It will be the speed. This one on the right is the connection directly to the USB 3.0, and as you can see, the performance speed, it isn't as fast as it is advertised, sorry. But I have seen some posts on the internet that this this USB hub doesn't work if unless it is connected to the without the power adapter. After the test finishes, I will be connecting it the power adapter to see if the speeds hold up. Sorry for my background, but I have two pair keys which are currently very talkful. So the power cable is around 1.5 meters. Sorry for my cable management, but I will be using this hub with my laptop, so there won't be a problem. I will use it as a hub. forced to stop the test because it froze. So actually it doesn't have enough juice to power up the hub and another external disk drive. I'll be powering up again, but now I have connected the power cord. Let's see if it doesn't have any problems. So as you can see, so power cycles are 5. I'll be starting again a benchmark. So with the actual power supply, the speeds are optimal. Actually connecting only the USB 3.0 directly to the motherboard doesn't help very much, because the power is split somehow to the port itself, and that's why it doesn't have enough juice. I will resume when the benchmark will be done. So as you can see, the maximum speeds are 134.8, which is the same. The minimum speed is 54.6, which is in range. The access time is 17.7, with the USB hub it's 17.8. So the minimal differences between these two. I'll be now connecting the external Seagate 3.5 inch drive, which itself has a power adapter. Let's see how it behaves with that one. So I have connected my Seagate 2 terabytes 3.5 inch external drive. It doesn't seem to show up. Oh yes, it's here. Okay, let's identify it. It has the X. I use it usually for backup, this drive. I don't have a current speed test on this. It's expansion desk for simpler. As you can see, it's the X drive. Okay, let's benchmark the speeds. I usually do only the read speed. As you can see, the read speed on this drive is 160. I will resume when the test itself will be finished. By the way, the speeds are usually around 200 megabytes per second, but as you can see, it's like a flat line, because it doesn't reach the high speeds of the drive. That's why, because it's limited by a factor. I don't know which one it is, but there is a limit. And on the next test, I will be connecting the both drive, this one and the external Seagate. Let's see if they can work together, and which are the maximum combined speeds of those two. And at the last point, I will be trying to connect my third and fourth external drive to see if all 4 are working. I don't have, I have 5. I will try to connect 5. If all of them are booting up, this means the power adapter is beefy enough to power up more than one drive. So the benchmark is finished. As you can see, the maximum speed is 177.6, the minimum speed is 82.2, the average is 147.4, the access time is 15.3. It's a little bit faster than the other ones. The burst speed is 168.8. Now I will be connecting the first drive. I'll be ejecting my 1 TB drive, or my 2 TB drive, the external one. So the X and H are displayed correctly. Let's see if I can unplug my other 2 TB drive. Yes, it was unplugged successfully. Now it must appear in the desktop. Okay. Now I will be connecting another drive. Is the 1 TB from my laptop, my Lenovo, which I took it out. Yes, it was recognized. And I also have another one. This is a 1 TB drive. Let's see if everything works as it should. So the first Seagate, I'll be splitting the screen. Okay. For Seagate, the second expansion disk. Now is the Seagate 2 TB with the A drive, which I connected just now, and the last drive. Okay, the ATA drive, the Western Digital. So let's start benchmarking all those three and see if it crashes. First, second, third, and as you can see, the USB 3.0 speed was cut in actually was splitted between the drives. As you can see, the flat line which I mentioned earlier is there. The combined speed actually is faster. You will see at the end of the result, at the end of the test, the average speed, and that will be the maximum through output speed which this TP-Link has, and actually it's limited by my onboard USB controller as well. I'll resume when the benchmark finishes. A pretty interesting thing which I found out, it says that all external drives are 100% maxed out, with the read speed similar between them. So basically, when it's a controller limited speed, as you can see. So as you can see, the test has finished. The access time is pretty much the same. 17.9 for the Seagate external, the new generation. 15.3 for the 3.5 TB, 3.5 inch. Okay. 70.7 for the 2.5 inch, the last generation of Seagate expansion drive, and 18.2 milliseconds for the 1 TB Western Digital external drive, which I have put into an external Oracle rack. The combined speed of these, I have calculated it. It is 276.5. So actually this speed is the maximum through output, which I think this USB hub has. If I'm not mistaken, if I multiply it with 8, we get 2000. It's not like the network drive. Okay, no, doesn't matter. So actually, the 270 megabits per second, this will be the maximum speed which you could have achieved under an external SSD on these ports. I don't think the charging ports have better speeds because it's an internal limitation of these of the hub, because it's connected to a single USB 3.0, and that's why the combined speed is which we had. Okay, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you didn't subscribe it, or like if you liked it. See you again.